Good day and welcome. I am Kathleen with the Game of Life, and I am hosting a webinar on Monday, October 6th. I would love to have you join us. Most people are not aware that the public system was built to keep mankind dependent, controlled, and silent. Not anymore. See, when I was a little girl, my mom and dad taught me to be curious, to question the status quo, to see the hidden in plain sight, and that all of mankind is equal until a man takes a title. And when any man or woman takes a title, they are our servant. We should be nice to our servants, right? They're our footstool in the Bible. So I lived by this mindset, but it really got tested when I started working in January 2020, for a large pharmaceutical company that was making some product that was coming out and soon to be coming out in 2020. And I started working for them, and I started questioning from the get-go when I would see, charts and different things like that. Anyway, it's all a mindset. It's a mindset that I live by, to be curious, to question the status quo, to seek the hidden in the plain sight. When the whole world in 2020 and on fell prey, before that too, fell prey to a fear over an unseen, mysterious, floating, controlling thing. And then all the propaganda started. All the propaganda that Obama had passed a law that allowed media to not have to be truth anymore, years before that. And so when he did that, propaganda, they didn't have to have facts. They didn't have to have evidence anymore. And boy, did it come out full swing in 2020 and on. The controllers in there and their lies and that you must obey, you must obey. See, I'm really not good at obeying somebody that's my equal. Now, God, my creator, I do my best to obey. But a fellow man, I don't do so well on that one. Anyway, I encourage you to join us for this webinar. I invite you to join us for this webinar. Just spend a little time with us and see how what I teach is taking out the legal ease of your contracts and how that can change your life, why it's not taught, and how when I did stand up to Pfizer, to government, to agencies, they stood down. And I've helped hundreds of others do that too. Know why it's important to know your standing, your jurisdiction, and your venue, that you do have rights, that it's time to invoke, claim, and declare those rights, that it's time to say, I don't consent to your BS anymore. Of course, with a compassionate heart. But this is the time. This is the time for us to change the real IDs, the smart meters, the overreaching water meters, the chemicals that are being put into our water, the poisons that are being put into our food. All of it starts with taking action and learning how to write our contracts. Everything is a contract. All contracts are spiritual and binding on the soul. And it's time that you learn what your words mean and stop handing the power over. Join us on Monday. I look forward to seeing you, and thanks. Until I see you again, or until you join us, play life as a game and have some fun. Thanks.